human need for assurance is perhaps more evident than in love. Love, the most cherished of human experiences, is as fragile as it is powerful. It promises connection, belonging, and the profound comfort of being known by another. Yet, alongside these promises comes a shadow, the ever-present need to know that the love we feel is reciprocated, secure, and will endure. At the heart of love lies a paradox. To love is to be vulnerable and open oneself to rejection, abandonment, or betrayal. While essential to the depth and authenticity of love, this vulnerability also gives rise to an insatiable craving for assurance. We want to know that our partner is as invested as we are, that their feelings are as strong, and that their commitment is unwavering. This need for assurance often reveals itself in the small, everyday questions. Do you still love me? Are you happy with me? Will you always be here? These are not just idle queries, but expressions of more profound, existential anxiety, the fear that love, which feels vital and life-affirming, might be lost, and so we seek constant confirmation that we are loved, that we are enough, and that our relationship is safe from the many threats that life can present. Reassurance in love is a delicate art. It involves a balance between providing integrity in the relationship. A partner's words of affirmation, "I love you," "I'm here for you," "You mean the world to me," can act as a soothing bar, quieting the fears that naturally arise in even the most secure of relationships. These reassurances are vital. They strengthen the bond and build trust, allowing love to flourish. Yet, too great a need for reassurance can become a burden. When one partner requires constant validation, it can strain the relationship, creating a dynamic where love becomes less about mutual growth and more about managing insecurities. The need for continuous affirmation can erode the spontaneity and joy that are the hallmarks of a healthy partnership, replacing them with a sense of obligation and resentment. The danger lies in becoming overly dependent on a partner for emotional security. When reassurance is sought too frequently, it can signal a lack of self-confidence or an underlying fear that is not easily soothed by another's words. This dependency can create a vicious cycle where the more one seeks assurance, the more elusive it becomes, as no amount of affirmation can fully quiet the deeper anxieties that fuel the need. Moreover, love, by its very nature, is unpredictable. It ebbs and flows, and while commitment can provide a foundation, it cannot guarantee the permanence of feelings. Therefore, the quest for absolute certainty in love is fraught with challenges. Life's uncertainties mean no one can offer unwavering guarantees, and seeking them can lead to disappointment and disillusionment. The true test of love may lie in our ability to embrace its uncertainties. This requires a shift from seeking constant reassurance to developing a sense of inner security, a belief in the strength of the relationship and in one's worth that is not entirely dependent on a partner's validation. This does not mean abandoning reassurance altogether. Instead, it suggests finding a balance where love is nurtured through mutual support, but not suffocated by the relentless need for confirmation. It means recognizing that while love is a source of immense joy, it also requires courage, the courage to trust, to be vulnerable, and to accept that some aspects of love will always remain uncertain. The need for assurance in love reflects our deepest fears and desires. It speaks to our longing for connection and our fear of loss, but it also invites us to grow, to find comfort not only in our partner's reassurance, but in the quiet confidence that comes from within. In doing so, we can create a resilient, enduring love rooted in trust rather than fear.